Body socks off. She said 5 minutes from my house. Really? Okay, well, hopefully it didn't tear off your roof. Did it? Did it tear off your roof? Or did it do any damage? Off a hotel? That's crazy. That's really crazy. Hey, Amari, what's going on? Nope. Okay, that's cool. We haven't been on the after hours in a while, so I'm just making sure everybody know. Like, oh Lord, I know I need to be getting me some sleep, but I've got everything prepared. I've got everything ready. You know, so I just been you know, hmm just making sure everybody be notified that today we are going to be releasing some new breaking news today, and we got the receipts and everything. So it's not gonna be no he said she said. It's gonna be some breaking news, and it could be good. It could be not so good. Hey Marsha, how you doing? Marsha is in the building. How you doing? Hey Crystal, how are you doing? You guys know. I guess I told you guys this is the year that a lot of things is going to be revealed. A lot of cases is going to be revealed. The truth is going to come out. Adrian Dupree, oh, good afternoon to you. I have been working steady and just getting whatever, we need. I'm trying to get all the information that I possibly can. I've already got everything set up for today. And yeah, I probably need to go and walk my dog again. Good. I'm glad you're doing well. So I'm making sure that, I'm not putting too much information out there. I made a little promo. I know you guys seen the little promo. So anytime when you see a promo, it's some breaking news. You know what I'm saying? And you guys are going to be shocked. You hear me? This is not no hearsay. This is not, oh, this is what I think. This is not speculation. This is hot off the press. I was going to try to see. This is why when I'm working now, that's a difference right now. I'm working. I haven't been working my flex job where I'll just go in and do a couple hours because I've been getting my house in order, my dog, getting the dog and trying to make sure that, we didn't just get this dog and I got a pet that I got to take care of and feed and he eat and sleep, eat and sleep, eat and sleep. No, we're trying to get him to greatness, not good, greatness, waiting for the girl. You know me. I'm like a pregnant woman, 10 months. I can't hold water right now. I can't because I believe we want, you know what I'm saying? Like justice. You know what I'm saying? We're starting to see justice. And in some cases, we don't see justice. And it's just, it's give or take or whatever. How is the puppy? The puppy is doing good. He's so big now, he's knocking my grandson down. And so we got to get him to that class where he quit jumping on these kids because the kids want to pet him and he's playing with them, but he's a big kid now. You know what I'm saying? He's a big boy. So I'm like, hey, the kids is like, whoa. He's like happy and licking them all over and the kids is crying and whatever. I said, okay, we're going to have to get him where he settled down and let him rub him and he likes that, That's okay. Sorry you jumped over here. That's fine. Jump over wherever, P.S. You won a couple of gifts. You won twice yesterday. You wasn't in there. You didn't have to be, because we're going to give 3 gifts out to the early birds. And then we're going to give the tickets to the mods. And then we're going to give the tickets to the, we're giving the tickets to the mods and give tickets to the people that are they are members. We're going to give them tickets out and then we're going to continue to do our early birds and get some of these gifts out on that. Hey, Andrea, come on in. So that's what's up. So, she said, Crystal says, yes, 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 yes. I know. If you wasn't around, you was busy or whatever. It's okay. It's okay. But everything in my life is going great, you guys. I just want you to know, I do. Sometimes I have to step back and, you know, um, take care of family, my children and my grandchildren and my husband and things. So, things is going a little slow, but the one thing that we got to always remember is, and this is, I'm speaking to myself, but I'm letting you guys know where I'm at. Don't ever think that I'm gonna quit or I'm gonna stop or whatever. But other things, when my life shifts, wherever the Lord is leading me in, I got to go. I got to go that direction. Just like when he put he was like, hey, you talking about you want to find a kid. Well, and I'm asking him, how we gonna find a kid? I mean, I'm over here in La La Land, in the wonderful, world of Oz, and then, I mean, by the time, whatever. So he got in my heart. Okay, well, and it was on the Cody case, where I felt like, wow, if I mean, because even on the Cody case, and then this new case that we're looking at, Lucian, and I don't know why, you guys. I'm gonna tell you this right now, and I'll probably just shut this when I shut this down. Um, I don't know why I'm looking at this case, and I know the police is saying, don't say nothing to the family, and I don't want to. I don't want to say nothing bad. You know what I'm saying? I just don't, because if they say we see the kid walking out on a Lucian, however they say his name, Lucian. It's hard to get into that case because I don't know. I don't know. They're doing something totally different. I missed you too, Adrian. You make sure you be in here tonight at 5 p.m. Trust me, you want to be in the house at 5. Don't be late because, I'm only doing an hour. I have to do an hour and I have to take care of the things. I miss you too, Amari. I miss you too. So I'm just making sure everybody know, like, we're family. So you guys, anytime that you see me put a promo out, and I may not say too much because I don't want to just give it out, or I don't want to be arguing with nobody. And this is one of those cases where, you know what I'm saying? Like, it got really controversial, and so people is in their feelings, and hey, when I get the information, I will always let you guys know. Look, here's the thing. Yes, and yeah, I don't lie. I just sometimes be like, it all depends on how the live go, if we gotta lock it down. But if you in there, don't come calling me later talking about, oh, SP, I missed the live. What was it or whatever? I can't, you know what? No, we're not going to have this conversation on the phone. What we are going to do, we're going to do it at 5 p.m. And if they stampede in there and come in there and want to cuss me out and argue with me, because I'm just telling you, that's how this might go. We might just lock it down. I don't do that to make y'all just, because, and then if I'm feeling some kind of way too, it is real, it is true, everything, I got all the receipts and everything, but I just don't want to argue with nobody, because when a child is missing and a child is presumed dead or whatever, and then you got the information and it doesn't hit you, it's not a good thing, but it is good to have the ending result, and now so everything that we have learned looking at that case and trying to find the child, and all the lying that we heard, and all the characters that played their part or whatever, the people that you thought did this or the people that you thought did that, now you can see why Sometimes it's not good to point fingers at people, because even though you're going to get mad, but it's good when a child gets justice. You guys understand what I'm saying? We are not having that. They need to be respectful. I know, but like, okay, it was a lot of mess around this case, a lot. And and when you have threats and stop and whatever, I respect people's privacy, and especially as their kid or something. I'm not trying to, and they don't know because they see a lot of YouTube channels. They see a lot of people, like, they want clicks and views. We want clicks and views too, but we want it for the right reason. We don't want clicks and views because, hey, it pays you, because clicks and views do not pay us. We're not that huge. I mean, we're okay, and I don't want to be okay. I don't even want to be good. I want to be great. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to bring, not just bring awareness. I tell the Lord, and I say, Lord, you putting this fire underneath me, and I'm not with. See, if it was about YouTube and clicks and views or make money, see, one thing about certain channel, when you have a very controversial subject, they don't pay you. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to put commercials around. So the commercials that surround your channel is like, you got to get 500 people to look at it, and then you might get 2 cents or something. I don't worry about it. I don't worry about it. You see what I'm saying? Now, down the road or something, let's see what happens. I don't know. I ain't even gonna trip about it. You know what I'm saying? That is not why we do this. We do this so that we can learn and see what's going on, and so we can detect when something happens around us. But this, oh my goodness, Betty, you do not be late tonight. Trust me, do not be late tonight. If every night that you've been late or not showed up or got busy, 5 p.m. Central Time, I promise you, I will not be late. We're gonna chop it up, and I know people's gonna be like in their feelings. They're gonna be in their feelings, but at least the child gets justice. Now you're gonna know what happened to this child. You understand what I'm saying? Yes. And yeah, it's that deep. You know what I'm saying? It's that deep. I mean, sometimes we can get, sometimes we feel like, oh, we want everybody to tell the truth. Sometimes people lie, they don't tell the truth. And so it's best that people make deals with them, and then you hear what really happened. So all the speculation is basically out. So if you speculated on, like, say for instance, we'll talk about the just this is just a hypothetical. This is not what we're going to talk about tonight, you guys. So don't think that, oh, we talked about it this morning. No, 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 no. But I'm just giving you a hypothetical. Like, let's talk about the Malia Bass case. So when Malia Bass came up missing and everything, people was like, we all looked at, the boyfriend, and we looked at, and I was like, hey, y'all being very little hard on the boyfriend. Now I'm gonna tell you something. When I started looking at things and stuff, and sometimes I'm wrong. I mean, a lot of times I be wrong. I'm not gonna lie. I have to come back to people and say, yeah, you was right. But it makes me better when we look at people tell the story or tell their side, instead of just, I'm gonna believe what I want to believe. No, don't help the case, because you're in your feelings. You know what I'm saying? That don't help the situation, because so I was talking to someone this morning, one of our family members, and just to give them a little insight, because I always need, a starting place. And it kind of hurt me in a way, because what they said was, they said, dang, it ain't gonna be no trial. Um, this is what I have to say about that. Do we want a trial? You know what I'm saying? A whole bunch of money done already been spent. Everybody's in their feelings. We want closure. I mean, we want to not only know the truth, but justice for the child. So is it about we just want to be nosy and we want to know who's right, who's wrong or whatever? But when someone say, yeah, this is what happened or this or whatever, you can get the truth out of the situation and get justice, that's a good thing. That's like a trifecta. Anything about horse races and dog races, you hit a trifecta, as long as you bet it pretty good and whatever, you do pretty good. So when you finally hey, how you doing, King? What's going on, Chocolate King? What is going on? I did get your text message, and Monday we're going to talk about that the information that you sent me. We're going to talk about it Monday, and because I got to do a little bit of research, and thank you for sending that to me. I appreciate it. I'm glad you was taking down my number and sending it to me. And yeah, we're going to talk about that Monday. We're going to get right on in there. The only reason why we're not talking about it today, I don't have time to do the research on that. And then, have the content to go with it. It is very interesting, the information that you sent me, and I appreciate it. Thank you very much. How's everybody doing today? Make sure you guys so I know what people do. They do come to our channel, especially when we have the breaking news, when we have the breaking news, they come to our channel and they steal it and then they go viral with it. I don't worry about all that. That ain't why we do it. You know what I'm saying? We want everybody to get the correct information, the right information. If we could pull people out the bushes and people that's a part of that case or something and get them to speak or talk or whatever, that's all good and everything. But when we can finally see how certain things play a good role, because I'm thinking to myself, I was thinking to myself, all of it plays a role. All of it plays a role. All of it does. Sometimes you may think, you not saying nothing doesn't play a role, but pressure. Sometimes when there's so much pressure, when the community in the social media is talking about a certain kid, and then they want to know what happened. Like, say for instance, let's talk hypothetically about Cody. Not too much information out there, not too many people talking about it, but there is channels, well, I won't say YouTube, but there is certain people in that community that says, hey, we want closure, we want to know what happened, we want to such. So still putting his name out there, still putting his picture out there, still asking people to speak on this child or whatever. It brings pressure to the person that they have. Just like why this person is getting charged 30 charges. They're getting charged 30 charges because guess what? The neglect and the abuse can lead to how that child became, disappeared or not with us or whatever. So I don't know. I'm jabbering a little bit because I'm not understanding why I don't have that same drive with Lucian, the child. You know what? We done talked about him a couple of times. I know the police say, don't blame the family. Don't say nothing to the family. Don't. And I don't want to. But I can't understand one thing. And I'm going to tell you something, and you can take this to the bank. In every case, I'm looking at one thing that is the common denominator. And it never fails. I mean, it may fail. It can. I'm just saying it can. But 9.99.9% of the time, the last person with the child usually is the predator. That's usually the person. You guys understand what I'm saying? Hey, Curlin, how you doing? Well, Helena, what's going on? I see you in the building, girl. Gloria Banks, I see you then. Came on in here. See, I know you're getting in trouble, so I know you're just listening, but it's all good. 99.99.99.9% of the time. Yes. And that's what I'm starting to see. And you know what? Um, I always look at that, and that be my first, like, okay. Yeah, I know, and I know you can't text that much, so just sit back, Gloria, and listen. I might even give you a call, but I probably need to lay it down a little bit because I've been hyped since last night, you guys. I've been hyped. I've been like, ooh, I'm like a pregnant woman at 10 months. I can't hold water. I want to tell y'all so bad. I want y'all to know what happened so you guys can say, you know what? I I knew this, I knew that. We were in there on this case right here, and I'm just like, I mean, you know, sometimes you want to still have hope, you know? You do. You do want to still have hope, but sometimes it is what it is. And I mean, there's nothing good you could say, especially when a child is gone. There's nothing you can say. People don't want to hear, well, they in heaven, or they with God, they with the Lord or whatever. Because we want them here with us. We want to see them. You want to see them ride a bike. You want to see them get married, have the first kids, say their ABCs, graduate, go to college or just drive a car or whatever, pick whatever they want to do. You want to see that. And now, and you was hoping somebody had him or somebody was keeping this kid or whatever. But I mean, is it bad to now know the truth? Thank you for the hearts and the fan noise, Andrea. Is it bad to know the truth so that you know, you won't be like foolish? You know what I'm saying? See, being foolish is not a good look because because you don't really want it the truth. I mean, you want the truth, but you really don't want the truth. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations, Purple D. Sometimes knowing the truth don't feel good, but at least knowing the truth. I always tell, I tell my husband this, and we've had this conversation one time. I said, look, anytime that you don't want to be with me anymore or you want to just move on, I will be hurt. But I prefer you to tell me the truth. Even if you mess around or whatever, because give me the opportunity to do what I need to do for me. If you really say you love me, just tell me the truth. I'm going to survive. I'm not going to cuss you. I may cuss you out. I don't know. I'm just being honest with you. But to be honest with you, I probably won't. I'll probably just be like, yeah, because I don't want to be nobody's fool. I don't want to be nobody's clown because this is what happens. And I think people get mad when you don't really know the truth. You feel like the biggest idiot. You know what I'm saying? You feel like, why? Yeah. Like, just tell me the truth because maybe we can work on it. Maybe I did something wrong. Or maybe I'm not doing something right. Or maybe you just need to move on and I can accept that. Because now you're not wasting no more of my time. And maybe there's somebody else out there that wants to have a good relationship, a good woman. And you sitting there got me thinking that we all good and we ain't. And then not only that, I'm gonna tell you guys something. And I can say it right now because I do believe that the person that I'm speaking on, they're not in here. They may be, I don't know, because sometimes people be in the bushes, right? But I'm going to say this. Sometimes when you be in a relationship with somebody and they doing what they want to on the side because, they be like, well, you didn't suck the ding dong good or you didn't give me enough sex or whatever they want to say. They already have an option. They can either stay in there and y'all work on it or just move around. It's that easy. You don't, regardless if you're married or not. Just tell the truth. But don't put me in a bad compromising situation where you done put added somebody into our little, relationship, and we don't know what the heck they doing. We don't know what they doing. They may be sleeping with Tom, Dick, Jane, and Harry. Who knows? But now, you got STDs, and then you got certain things you can't get rid of, and then and this did happen to somebody that is a family member. They ended up getting something, and they were so devastated about it because they can see, like, you done gave me a death sentence because I'm being truthful, and you out there running around with this heifer or whatever, and she done gave you something. Now you done gave it to me. Now we all got to die because you just couldn't keep your stuff in your pants or whatever. And so that person, and I'm just telling y'all, that person ended up shooting. I'm just being honest with you. The person, and going to prison for life. Well, not life, but they went to prison. They I don't know how many years they got, because it's attempted murder. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to do what you want to do. Now here's the thing. You know what I'm saying? And all that could have been avoided, because only thing you had to do is just tell me so I can make a decision if I really want to stay in this or not. I was in a live the other day, just last night, and they were doing the speed dancer thing, and I was in there just, and it was a LBGTQ chat room, you guys, and I'm in there supporting, and everything, because I don't have a problem with none of that. You guys know me. So I'm in there just supporting and giving some gifts or whatever, and watching and everything. But then some people were coming up, and they were interested in a poly relationship, and I was like, oh my goodness, here we go with the poly thing, because that's the new thing now, is the poly relationships or whatever. So I was in there, and I was just watching and everything, and I just thought to myself, I just said, wow, this is a whole different new world, that when I was raised, these things was not presented, you know, to have I was just, I mean, because I'm an old dog, only thing I know is you be in a monogamous relationship, and hopefully that person is trying to be faithful and true too. And she said, what's a poly relationship? When um you have more people, it's not just two. You can have two, three, four people, and you guys all share, and there's no jealousy. You know what I'm saying? And I don't believe I'm a jealous person, but I am going to tell you, I don't want to share. I'm selfish. I'm not jealous, I'm selfish. You know what I'm saying? I'm very selfish. I just don't. I don't want to share. It's not that you look better than me or you get more time than me. I just believe that there's so much going on in my life that if you can take care of all my needs and wants and everything, and all that, then maybe I will look at something like that. I mean, I don't think that I probably need three or four people so I can be comfortable. But since if you can't give me all the things, then you know what? I'll do without. But until then, Polly is off the table. Polly want a cracker, need to go somewhere else, because we're not doing it here. You know what I'm saying? We're just not gonna do it here. Like I said, the car need to be clean. The oil need to be checked. The yard need to be cut. The gutters need to be cleaned out. I need a new fence up. What else? I mean, all kind of stuff. I want to go to the movies. Clothes need to be washed. Go to the store, walk the dog. All this stuff needs to be done. All of the bills need to be paid. Need to get your hair done. Need to get your nails done. All this stuff need to be paid. Now, can one person do all that or help you with all that? Probably not. So let's not talk about nobody else. Let's not talk about nobody else. And then, and then you've got your extra stuff on the, the intimacy, all that stuff, and then the tub need to be cleaned out. All this stuff need to be done. We don't need to be talking about nobody else, because see, like I said, I'm not jealous. I'm very selfish. When I say selfish, meaning, look, I don't want to be cleaning and cooking and then y'all having fun. That's not jealous. That's just telling you I don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see nobody sitting down talking about I'm tired or whatever, whatever, whatever. You know what I mean? I can't do it. That's different. I just can't. So, but anyway, I was looking at that. So what I'm saying is times is different, you guys. So we gotta always take that into accountability now when we're doing things. But I see that some people were coming up on the panel the chat room that I was in. It was actually on TikTok, and they were trying to explain it. But see, what they were saying is you just can't be jealous. I'm not jealous of nobody. You know what I'm saying? They got what they got, or they could have what they have. That's not being jealous. That's saying, look, you know what? Okay, no, I don't want to share. That's it. I just don't want to share. That's how I was raised. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want to share. I don't want to share because I don't want I can't tell you what to do and this person what to do and that person what to do. They'd be like, you can't tell me what to do. I'm gonna do what I want to do. So what I'm saying is times is different. And so we have to take that in a part of when we're looking at these cases, how things is happening. So what I was trying to say and getting back onto what we were talking about. So the new case where this young kid 4-year old walked away from the park and the police said don't say nothing to the family because we don't see no foul play. I Okay, the father was the last one to see the kid. That okay, do you guys hear what I'm saying? But I can't really just come out and say that because they're saying don't go there. But I'm wondering, like, do kids usually just get out, and so there's predators waiting for you to lose your kid so that they can go pick your kid up real quick? I don't, I'm not feeling that. I'm just, but why they can't find this kid and put the dogs out there? I don't know. I've seen dogs do crazy, wonderful things, you guys. If you only really knew how much of what a dog can do when looking for a kid or looking for anybody, you be like, I'm not understanding how this kid can get by and y'all can't find it unless you guys are really not really looking. Look at the Kylie case. They looking all over the place and everything, and then here comes all the scenarios and stuff. And like I said, if you don't see her on the camera in the car going out the woods, then she got to be in the water. Everybody's like, no, they went and hit it and this, that, and the other. Like, no, no. She's in the water, you guys, car and all. Oh, SP, you hit it. You hit it on the head. Well, it's not a rocket scientist to figure it out. Think about it. That's the last ping. Car didn't come out, so everything else is just all extra. You know what I'm saying? We do get involved into it, and that's fine. That's why I don't never have a problem talking about a case until we can't talk about it anymore, because we're learning, we're growing, and I believe that God is bringing us into to figure, seeing some of these cases to the end. And I thank him that we're going to get closure on this case, you guys. So I want to see you guys at 5 p.m. Central Time. Please don't be late, because, like I said, if we get done by in 30 minutes, you be coming back saying, SB, I missed it. Can you send it to me? No, I cannot. Because, see, one thing I'm not going to do, I'm not going to argue. I'm not going to argue. And this is one of those cases where there was a lot of threats and things, and I had to back off for it a little bit. And but yeah, that's all I could say. Anyway, YouTube on the after hours, I see there's 20 people in the live. You guys, I'll see you at 5 p.m. Central Time. Let's just get in there and take care of what we need to take care of. P.S. If you still in here, you can text me what you want off the table. You get 2 gifts because we pulled your name. Next week we'll pull another name. And just remember, you guys, and then we'll move forward. All right. I'll see you guys later on YouTube. You guys take it easy. That don't sound right, SP. What you mean? What don't sound right, Wilhelmina? What don't sound right, baby girl? What don't sound right? Did I say something wrong? Oh, are you saying that that child walking away from the park and they're saying that they just can't find it? That don't that yeah, that I okay. You know, because sometimes y'all only say three, four, 5 words. I'm trying to figure out what you're saying. That don't sound right. I know that don't sound right. That kid walked away and then they couldn't get the dogs out there and they don't have everybody got cameras, everybody got doorbell cameras and stuff, and now we can't find the kid. That don't sound right. But you know what? And I don't one thing I don't do. I don't point fingers because the worst thing in the world is being blamed for something you did not do. You know what I'm saying? Because after you ring that bell, you can't take it back. You go to somebody and say, I'm sorry. They be wanting to slap your head. You know what I'm saying? Slap your head off your neck. So I don't say it, and I'm not gonna say it, but I'm just telling you, it's like, wow, that's the only thing I can. I mean, that's how I mean, that's what I see. In what case do you not see that? What case do you not see that? Look at Malia Davis. Last person she was seen with was the boyfriend, Brittany's boyfriend. Look at the Malia Bass case. Last person she was seen with, the mama and the daddy. You know, the mama sit there and said, that's why the mama sit there and say, I went to the park. You know what? That was the last person. That's why I told y'all, don't be really just looking at Travion. Look at that mama too. You know, who was in the bag? I don't know who was in the bag. Who was in the I don't know who was in the bag. That was unconfirmed. So, only thing I could do is just tell you guys that was unconfirmed. I haven't heard who was in the bag. Like I said, I when I heard that there was a body that was in the lake down there, I heard it was a transit, you know. You know what a transit is? Then and it was an adult. That's what I heard. I didn't hear that they were in the bag or not in the bag. I don't know if that was the same one that they were talking about or not. I don't know. You know. Thank you, Maury. Thank you for the musical notes. So I will see y'all because it's 3:15. So um after hours, I will see you guys at 5 p.m. Central Time. You guys be good. I see you. Hey.